Hello, everyone. Today I've got this Honey Origami Original Golden Signet $20 ring. It's pretty cool. I just designed it last night. Folded something similar a long time ago and I made a new attempt. And those were with 50s and didn't come out. And then I got the idea last night how to make it more consistent. We can probably make them with some of the other fancy bills too, like this. And then I've got another ring. I'm not going to do that one tonight. Got this little band ring. It's pretty cool. Anyway, these are real solid. Stays together great. It's not going to come apart or anything. Only problem is not really easy to adjust the size, and you can't change the size very much. So if it's too big, you're going to have to do the old trick where people wrap some yarn or string around the bottom of the ring to make it fit tighter. Now, this fits me pretty good, and it just worked out that way. And you can make it a little bit smaller, and so I'm going to try to demonstrate that when we fold it. It's not real easy to fold either, but we'll get through it. It's pretty cool. I like it a bunch. Hope you do too. What you can do actually too later on, if you really want it to stay, I mean it stays together great, but if you want it to like become even more and more permanent with time, the more you wear it, the more it gets set into place. Plus, if you get it wet but carefully leave it to dry thoroughly, then it'll really hold its shape. But don't get it too wet if you do it. Or you could spray it with some clear lacquer if you really want to make it a permanent ring gift. So it's real nice. I gave a 50 to somebody one time and they still have it. It's pretty cool. They've worn it for quite some time now. Maybe 9 months. So you get a 20, and we'll try to do it with some other bills later on. But these are the only nice ones I got right now, and I don't have any 10s or 50s handy. So you start by folding it down right below the serial number. And what you can do is you can leave just a tiny bit coming over the side there. And because, well, it's fine. It's not really getting in the way there. So get that straight across. And I'm even going to have to pause to look at exactly where I folded up the side of the ring right there. Alright, so then you fold the bottom up to the edge there. So we've basically got thirds. Then you open it up and you fold both raw edges into their nearest edge. So we're going to make 6 divisions horizontal, actually. And just try and get them all nice and straight. It's And not super easy, but it's not that difficult. So there's going to be our 20. It's looking pretty good. So these should, a little gap is good, and none is okay too. And then, so you've got it like that. And now you just fold it back like that. And line these up really well for that last fold. Alright. And mine's a little off, but it's not really gonna make it look any worse or anything, just because it's a little skinnier on one side than the other. Still gonna be fine. Alright, hang on a sec. So it's got the one typical part where you fold the other edge back. Now be generous and leave a little gap after the 20 there on both sides, and try to get those straight up and down. And we're just, I mean, you don't have to crease everything super sharp yet. Doesn't really help you that much. I mean, it does a little, I suppose. But if the creases are really super sharp and then you have to adjust the ring a couple times, which then it might tear the bill, oh no, which that happened once on the second one. Yeah, the second one, I kept taking it apart and trying to adjust it, and finally ended up tearing the bill. I'm actually going to take this one apart to find exactly where the fold is so that I can determine how much smaller you can make it. Okay, so you saw the ring several times, and if you think you want it a little bit smaller, then on Jefferson's hair here, you can go all the way over to the edge of this darker hair, right there at the very point of that needle. And then the one in the demo is folded right about here, so you can only make it about 1/8 of an inch smaller, but you know that will accommodate a smaller ring finger. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller this time. And so right at the edge of his dark hair there, make a diagonal fold. Yep, that's good right there. So I hope you can see exactly where there. This edge lines up with the edge of his dark hair right here. So that's the tricky part. You don't want to have to keep taking the ring apart and redoing this part right here, because it'll tear right in the middle. So you fold that up and unfold. Okay, this is pretty tricky. So you fold that up and you unfold. And you go in at the top. We open this up. And where that fold is on the inside, so it's right here, you're just going to flatten that in. And try to stay on those crease marks. It's really hard to see. You're on your own there. So then we've got that flattened in. All right, we've got that flattened in. Now, on the other side, where those two inset kinks are, We're going to fold the paper this way. So we've got that flattened in part. Now we're going to pinch these, put that triangle in, and close it back together. So that's what we're looking for right there. We got it. Should I do it again? Flatten. Just go back. You flatten that in if you didn't get it, and then you fold that in. Fold that up. So it's flat here. And now we have a double wide part sticking up. So now hang on again, because I just want you to fold it too. Okay, so now we're going to try to force the curve of the bill a little bit. And if you take something like a nice fat pan or a chair leg, and there's the 20, I'm just flipping it over. And we're just pressing the paper against it hard, curving it around, and rounding the paper and flattening it at the same time. That way you'll have a smoother interior. For this one, that's working good. So just do it a little at a time. This is working great. Okay, so now it's flattened and curvy. And you bring this around underneath the 20 logo. Line it up nice and even. Oh, we got to fold this. Fold this over. Pre-crease it and get that nice and square. Coming straight down. Okay, I think that's how I had it before I hit pause. So you unfold that and you lay the 20 over here. And then you fold that back down and tuck the gap all the way, tuck the edge of the ring all the way up in there, solid. And then pull this over. I keep my finger here so it doesn't come out. And then lay this over and tuck that edge around there. This way we don't have to do a whole bunch of tucks. I mean, stuffing it in. We're definitely going to have to do one. So that's how it goes. And you want to put your fingernail on the top edge of the 20 here. That's Signet. And pull on the 20 here. So it gets in there nice and tight. I mean, this helps make it really stay together nice. All right, keep that tight. Don't let it slip back in, and then put it in through the hole around the bottom. Now do the same thing again. Grab the edge and pull it tight. Okay. So you've got several layers, so it doesn't tear real easy. Now pinch it back here so it doesn't slip out. Hang on a sec, sorry. Okay, so we don't want to tuck it under these top layers because then it'll make it look funky, sticking out on one side. So you keep this tight, and then on the lower right hand corner of the 20 part, fold this over like an airplane fold. Get that little piece too. And then now this is the hard part really. But once you get this in there, It's awesome. Now I got this little ruler with the round end. A table knife might work, but there's a little gap right under here, and it's got that angle fold in there. So you've got to get this in that gap. Good luck. But no, it'll go in there. You can pry it open pretty far. You can pry it open really far and get it started in there. The hard part is getting it fully crammed in there. That is the hard part. So I've still got a little bit left right there. I mean, the more you get in, all the way. There we go. See how I did that? I put it on the edge of the paper and pushed it that way. I'm going to do it again right here. And then cram it down in there. Now that it's bent in the right place, you can make sure it's all the way flat inside. And this one's good. I'm glad it worked out for the video. I mean, this takes a while to refold. I squish that down. Now start bending your ring around, shaping it up. You can even get back the fat pen and just roll it on there. Now here's one more thing before it's really done. On this, let's see, I gotta make sure it's the right side. Okay, it is the right side. On the right side right here, hold the 20 and pull. Just like we did horizontally, just pull a little bit right there. Now don't do that one too hard or you will tear it. But now that just tightens it up in there. And that ring is locked together. It's a great ring. That's a lot tighter. It's too tight to be comfortable on that finger now. So we did make it smaller, and you have that little bit of size adjustment. Just about fits my pinky. Ooh, it fits my right pinky perfect. So I hope you enjoyed that. And put the other ring back together. And like I said, I'm gonna have another ring, and then I figured out where is that?